They handed me a cardboard box. My nameplate still warm from the desk it had been ripped off. He didn't even look at me when he said it, just flicked his pen like I was an inconvenience. Congratulations, you're terminated. Take your old laptop and get out. This $8 million company is mine now. Melissa will take your place. The divorce papers arrive tomorrow. Security moved closer. Melissa smirked behind him, lipstick still smudged from whatever they'd done in his office. I smiled, not at them, at the clock on the wall. 10 minutes, that's all it needed. I met him 12 years ago, back when he was just a man with charm and nothing else. I carried the weight, drafting business plans in a cramped apartment while he slept in. He said I was brilliant, said I was the reason he believed he could succeed. We built from scraps. I mortgaged my inheritance, cashed out my grandmother's bonds. He promised me forever. Forever lasted until Melissa. I noticed the shift long before the evidence. He stopped asking about my late nights. His phone always face down. Business dinners where the receipts smelled of her perfume. He started using my words in meetings, presenting them as his. The staff looked at him differently. And then, the message. I wasn't supposed to see it. A careless ping on his laptop, my laptop, synced to the cloud. Don't worry, love, she'll be out soon. The board trusts me. You'll be COO by next quarter. Our empire is almost ours. Our empire. Mine. I didn't confront him, not then. My heart cracked, but my mind sharpened. I became invisible. That's the trick to betrayal. Play dumb, let them underestimate you. He thought I was drowning in denial. I was writing code at midnight, drawing maps of every account, every shell company, every dirty favor he'd taken to climb higher. He forgot the system was mine. Every file, every contract, every silent back door. I had written it with my hands, line by line. The revenge was never rage. It was arithmetic, precise, cold, beautiful. Step 1, I redirected the intellectual property filings. Quietly. He thought the patents were under the company's name. Legally, they shifted back to me. A ghost signature here, a digital notarization there. He never noticed. Step 2, offshore accounts. He had a habit of siphoning bonuses into untaxed pockets. I traced them, documented them, packaged them neatly. Lawyers love a good scandal when it comes pre-digested. Step 3, the kill switch. A line of code buried inside the system, my system. To anyone else, it was harmless. To me, it was a loaded gun. All it needed was a clock. So when he said, Melissa will take your place, I just nodded. Security walked me out. I didn't resist. My fingers grazed the old laptop they let me keep, as if it were a relic. He thought it was useless. That was the arrogance of men like him. Take everything, forget who built it. Outside, the air was sharp, clean, my pulse steady. 8 minutes left. They didn't notice at first. Systems hummed, phones rang, papers shuffled. But then the servers began to cough. Files corrupted, contracts vanished, backups pointed to nothing but static. Accounts froze mid-transaction, the money evaporating into places only I could trace. Melissa was the first to scream. She had tried to log into her new system. Error, access denied. Her name dissolved like dust on a screen. He must have stormed to the IT floor, shouting, ordering. But no one could fix what wasn't broken. It was rewritten, erased, mine again. I imagined his face when the alerts hit. Patents no longer theirs, assets seized, regulators notified, offshore trails lit up like fireworks. And then the final nail. Every email he had ever sent to her, every lie, every falsified document, forwarded to the board, the press, the auditors. His empire turned to ash in less than an hour. 3 weeks later, I watched from the courthouse steps. He shuffled past in a wrinkled suit, eyes hollow, jaw clenched. Melissa wasn't with him. She had sold him out to save herself. The divorce he promised came, but not as he planned. Instead of half, I took everything the law would give. The house, the cars, the accounts still untouched by the fire. He tried to fight, but with fraud charges looming, his leverage was gone. They called it a corporate implosion. I called it justice. Do I regret it? No. Regret belongs to those who lose. He thought betrayal was the end of me, but I had already written the ending. He just didn't know he was the villain in my story. So when people ask how I survived, I tell them this: I won. And when he said, "Congratulations, you're terminated," he was right. That day, something ended. My loyalty, my silence, my patience. What began was freedom. And the ruins of his empire, those were my congratulations.